Assalamualaikum, my name is Saiful Nizam. Today I want to talk about our assignment. For title, installation of 5 MA solar PV farm under large scale solar LSS schemes project at Unime Plan area. For the specification, a large solar farm that use photovoltaic refer to a solar project that involves placing solar panel on the ground and using photovoltaic technology to produce electricity from sunlight. Okay, next, solar farm that use photovoltaic technology play an important role in the translation to a cleaner and more sufficient source of energy. It contribute to reducing dependence on fossil fuels and reducing the impact of climate change. To produce electricity for the end user, I refer to the fact that both large-scale solar farm and controversial power plant aim to reduce electricity that can be distributed to end user or to in the electrical grid. Alter the way they produce energy can be different. Their ultimate goal is to provide electricity to the communication. For the warranty, the solar panel and the other equipment used in the solar PV farm will come with a manufacturer warranty of 25 years. The expected lifetime of the solar PV farm is 30 years. For objective, number one is to assess the project management situation for the project requirement, working plan, cost assessment, project evaluation, and possible risk to deployment a large-scale solar farm in Unimap. For example, is working plan analysis, statement cost, project evaluation, possible risk to study, and so on. To description the project management graphical timetable description, overview of project management graphical timetable. First, planning stage 2 months. Second, implementation stage 8 months. Third, level of evolution and maintenance 4 months. Finally, reporting and closing stage. To lower the energy consumption of the existing demand, example of the measure that can be taken in the context of exacting energy use. First, energy using monitoring, reduce of electric load of peak time, building insulation improvement, and so on. Scope of work refer to clear description and detail about tasks, responsibility, and activity that need to be carried out in a specific project or assignment. It is an official document that includes information about what need to be done, by who, and how those tasks will be carried out. Scope of project is an important element in project and contract management because it forms the basic of understanding and managing the project.
I will take you through the installation process of 5 megawatt PV solar farm under the large-scale solar scheme in the land area of Unimap. The project involves 4 main stages: site review, work planning, installation and testing, and commissioning. First, a survey was conducted to assess the relevance of the location, including exposure to sunlight, soil conditions, and available space. This is important to ensure the efficiency of solar system to be installed. Then the work begins with obtaining technical approval, signing power purchase agreements, and the equipment procurement process and delivery of materials to the project site. The installation phase involves several critical steps such as installation support structures, protecting cables, connecting PV panels to inverters, installing the inverter itself, and finally installing PV modules. Finally, testing and verification are carried ensure to all the system works properly before the solar fields are activated for operation. The whole process demonstrates Malaysia's committed to renewable energy and sustainable development. In this context, the project involves various roles such as site inspector, technician, judgment environment, and assistant, with a total cost of 75,700 ringgit. The duration of the project is between 2 to 14 days for different tasks, with the longest solar panel installation taking 14 days. The project is also involve the cost of components such as solar panels, inverters, suspension structures, cables, and other accessories necessary for the installation and operation of solar power systems. The cost will depend on the capacity and quality of the selected equipment, as well as the location of installation. The installation of the solar power system is expected to provide long-term benefit through reduced electricity bills and contribution to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Moreover, the project will also support Malaysia's goal of increasing the use of renewable energy in the country's energy matrix. To ensure the success of the project, it is important to implement the installation carefully and in accordance with the established the standards, as well as conduct testing and verification of the system to ensure the safety and effectiveness of the installed solar power system.
Hi, and Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Zanuddin Khan bin Zainul Islam Khan. My matric number is 2010910969. And today I will be explaining on AON diagram. What is AON diagram anyways? AON diagram typically stands for activity on node. It's a method used in project management. In AON diagram, the nodes represent activities and the arrows represent the dependency between these activities. AON diagram helps project managers to visualize the project schedule, identify the critical path, and manage the dependency between different tasks. These are very valuable tools for planning, scheduling, and controlling the project. And as you can see from the screen here, for our AON network diagram, we start from A and we finish on K. For A, we took 1 day. For B, we took 2 days. C, we took 5 days. D, we took 3 days. E, we took 35 days. F, we took 12 days. G, H, and I, we took 14 days respectively. And J, we took 10 days. K, we took 30 days. Next, for the slide for each activities, as you can see from the table 4.1, slide activity A, B, C, E, F, I, J, and K, we do not have any float days, so float days are 0. As for D, G, and H, we have 1 day, 2 days, and 1 day respectively. Okay. Next, we go to the critical path. For our critical path for this project, we choose the critical path of A, B, C, E, F, I, J, and K. A critical path is the one that both the longest and has the quickest completion time, which is in this case will be A, B, C, E, F, I, J, and K, which total up to 89 days at the very least. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name Abdul Aziz Muhammad bin Abdul Aziz. My matrix number 20109097. Okay, for the Gantt chart. Gantt chart provide the visualization of several concurrent activity and project inside an organization, as well as their progress. Management use them to plan and schedule this kind of initiatives to distribute resources as efficiently as possible and to ensure the project that are prioritized complete before less important ones start. The Gantt charts show these tasks as vertical line. There are 133 days left in the project. Every machine requires 14 days to finish, and each one built upon the one before it. Installing in the test and development environment is a crucial task. On the Gantt chart, the work length start and finish date milestone are displayed as horizontal bar. The horizontal bar also shows the proportion of each task work that has been done. The task may be mapped out using a Gantt chart to assist create a timetable that will allow them to be complete in 133 days. Conclusion. This leads us to the conclusion that every goal was accomplished. The energy consumption of the present demand was decreased in accordance with the need and estimate budget for each activity. This is because the use of the work breakdown structure efficiently direct and guarantee that all the construction related tasks are finished on the schedule and within budget. Because of this, the project won't be too costly or too inexpensive to preserve the standard of the solar farm. By defining the crucial route, a project complete length and accurate picture of its real timeline may be ascertained. The task may be mapped out using a Gantt chart to assist create a timetable that will allow them to be complete in 133 days. Thank you.